that game down.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. A 39-minute win there for Team Impulse over one of the teams that they might be contending against for a playoff spot. So a very good win for them to pick up as they move into the last 2 weeks of the season. I want to start in pick bans, though, because, Irene, I think you have an opinion on the way that Impulse approached at least the ban portion of the game against NRG.
Yeah, first off, they're blue side, so they get to ban out and target ban pretty freely. They ban away the Gangplank from GBM and the flex pick to the top lane. They ban out the Braum because they're not going to ban Kog'Maw or take it first, and they don't want the Kog'Maw-Braum combination. They're okay with playing against the Janna. And then they ban out the Poppy. I think that's the smartest ban here because Impact has a 28 KDA on Poppy over 3 games, and he's only died once. And the way that NRG operates when they have Poppy is Impact gets to engage and disengage, and he's in charge of when they go in and when they peel back. And with him, with those tools, they seem to be able to follow him up on both sides. So when he's a frontliner, he takes some pressure off of Conquan, off of Moon, and him and GBM get to make this great combination. And we saw like the Zillion be picked up as well. And the Poppy ban also stops the Zillion from being picked up for that synergy. So I thought that was a really intelligent ban, recognizing what one of the strong picks here for NRG when they operate optimally.
Pushed onto the Tom Kench, looking a lot less effective on that champion. Now I want to touch on, the positive aspects of Team Impulse's gameplay, and Kobe did begin to hit on it there, where we saw some minor improvements in at least the way that they were playing around mistakes made by NRG, which is something you want to see from a team that needs to make a push or improvements towards the latter end of the season.
Yeah, I think Kobe hit the nail right on the head because Team Impulse has had bad early games, but when they do get into the mid and late game, they can make strong, decisive choices. I think getting Feng onto Nautilus was a very good champion for him and for the team. It's a strong pick and competitive right now for a number of reasons, which I'm sure we'll talk about later. But it was good for them here as a tank who could then match Impact and create the initiations. And since both these teams were weak early game, it's actually kind of advantage tip there because their mid to late game has been very good.
And finally, let's touch on the playoff picture that this creates, right? We just mentioned that they are making a run, a possible run at a 6th place. The teams they can be competing against, Liquid and NRG, who now hold those spots. This puts them within 2 wins of NRG, 1.5 of Team Liquid, since they haven't played yet today. So we'll still have to see the result of that TSM Liquid game. But their schedule coming to the end of the season, they've still got TSM Cloud9 and Immortals left to play on the side of Team Impulse. So it's definitely an uphill battle for this group.
Yeah, they need to have an upset win against one of those teams in the top 4 to even contest for playoffs, because they are actually 0-2 against both Echo Fox and Liquid. So in order to pass Liquid, they're going to have to be able to,
they have to be a whole game up.
So that's the big problem there, and then they might have to play a tiebreaker against NRG. So they're hoping for an upset that has to happen here in order to get the playoffs.
Yeah, but there's also a chance that NRG doesn't win a game for the rest of the year. They have a really hard schedule coming up based on their performance this week when they had a gold deficit to Renegades the whole game, then lost by 10,000 gold to Tip. They play Immortals, Liquid, COG, and TSM to close out the year. So it seemed like all they had to do was take care of business against Impulse, get 8 wins. That probably would have been enough for playoffs. Now, it's questionable. It's tough to deal with.
Just when we thought the playoff picture might be all settled and done for, the case gets reopened. Exactly. So we'll see how things shake out over the coming weeks and the rest of today. Coming up next, CLG is going to be taking on Cloud9, and Darshan shared with us his thoughts on the quality of Cloud9's roster.
Honestly, I don't think there really is any star quality of C9. I think they have their good games, and players on C9 have their moments where they shine, but I don't think I've seen a member on C9 that consistently always performs. It seems like there will be a player that will step up at certain times. So, like, for example, in their match against TSM, Balls stepped up huge on Gangplank, and there will be times where High steps up on Alistar, Rush steps up on Nidalee, but it's not every game that a player is on. So they kind of, like, have certain players that, like, shine when they need them to.
That's an interesting dilemma. He didn't really mention Jensen in that.
Yeah.
But
none of
he's
the
been
players
super
I can
consistent.
think of can be consistent right now.
Right, because I'm forgetting of the one who is consistent, at least for the team this season.
Yeah, but that also brings up the other question of, since they have somebody who can carry from different positions, that gives them versatility in play, because we've seen teams that can only play through one lane. And for example, with NRG, they can either play through mid lane, and that's usually where they were playing, and now that GBM's kind of having a more supportive style, they put a lot in the bot lane, and it becomes very predictable. So C9, that is actually a little bit of an edge, because you don't know who's going to carry that game.
Yeah, it might make it harder for CLG to allocate their resources in this game in order to come away with a victory. We'll see if someone from Cloud9 will step up and claim victory, or if Counterlogic Gaming will put their star power on display and walk away with a 2-0 finish to Week 7. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our match of the week right after this.
You ready, Moon?
Yeah.
You ready, Impact?
No, not now.
Not now?
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
Same.
How's everyone feeling today?
Good.
GBM comes in. Can he get the shockwave? It is up. Impact still refuses to die, and there's the shockwave in. They get Fang.
I'm going call. Okay. I'm coming. Okay. Coming. I got call. Okay.
Ulti onto Lod, knocks him out 3,000 health on Baron. Whoa! They already picked off the Janna.
Nice, slow.
I eat. Okay. Go.
Still fine.
4 seconds.
Oh,
Chases for the kill. Impact low as well. The javelin hits. Fang can't quite get the kill. Neither can Proxen. Comes in, but he gets Lod with Period. Impulse moves up to 5 wins, which ties Echo Fox.